Hey YouTube, bringing you a quick little video here about the Chargriller 9020. And first time I've ever used it for grilling. It's always been a smoker. I've had a propane grill, but my propane grill kicked the bucket, and I haven't had a chance to buy a new one yet. So I figured, well, heck, I know that my smoker will go up to grilling temperatures. We'll just go ahead and use that until I can get my propane grill. Well, that cost me about $54 in replacement parts because these parts are not designed well enough to handle that kind of temperature. So I was grilling for probably a good solid hour. I did some hamburgers and chicken and whatnot, and constantly lid was opening, and the fire pot never had a chance to, the flame never extinguished. It was a constant flame for like an hour. So as you can see, look how warped that is. That is like completely warped. You can see the difference there. So this thing won't even sit down in the smoker the right way. And then the way I took it out is it was actually like this in the smoker. So all the heat started just coming out here, all the flame and everything. And you can see where it concentrated the flame. And then that warped and burnt my grease pan. So once again, we got nice flat new grease pan, and we got warped up grease pan over there, and it's kind of bowed in the middle, so the grease would just collect in the middle and it wouldn't run off in my bucket. So I would not recommend grilling with your Chargriller. Actually, I haven't even cleaned it since I did all that grilling, because it kind of just ruined it. So I gotta vacuum it out. I vacuum it out every single time I'm done, so you can see how thick the ash is in there from me grilling. But just wanted to throw that at you. I wouldn't recommend grilling in your Chargriller. Now, I was up at Sears, and they have their Kenmore smoker, wood pellet smoker, and I noticed that their parts, the grease pan and the baffle, are very similar in design. Theirs was actually quite a bit taller, but theirs, they have steel that comes in like this and goes like that, and it makes an X, but they're not connected in the middle here, and it's welded down. So I think that if I could do that here, but I'm not going to bother with it because I'm not going to grill with this thing anymore. But it was too messy with the grease everywhere. But anyways, I think that one would probably be okay at high temperature grilling. It looks like they found out about the warpage and made some provisions for that. So that's it. I just wanted to share with you guys about how bad things will warp. You can see it really bad, how bad it warped there. And also, I don't know if I ever mentioned it in any of my other videos on this grill, but I bought this. This is especially made for grills. It's a high temperature gasket material that you can buy on Amazon. It's called Lava Lock, and it's 1/2 inch wide by 1/8 inch thick. And of course, you got to really clean the outside really well. I used degreaser, and then after I degreased it, I used rubbing alcohol, and it stuck really well. But that has improved the performance of this smoker so much. I get a lot more smoke out of it because the way these things work is they're temperature operated. So say you're setting this thing at 225 to do some smoking. Well, once the grill comes up to 225, it shuts the auger off for a specific amount of time, unless the temperature drops below 225, and then it of course kick the auger back on. So the longer you can let that pot sit there and smolder, the more smoke you're going to get when it dumps some more wood pellets in on top of those embers. And it does that by, if you add this gasket material, it holds the heat in a lot better. So that's just it. And also it did some kind of funky stuff here. It's like soot. But yeah, I hope I didn't warp my lid or anything. But I would definitely not recommend grilling on the Chargriller. That's it.